happy Tuesday. I didn't look at that. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Behind the scenes. Cameras floating above people's heads. Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday. P's going to get real tweaky and very experimental. It could go well.
It could go well.
We're hoping.
It could go to hell.
That should be the next shirt. That reminds me. We've got shirts, and I'll put a link here in a minute. But let's do all of our hellos and whatnots. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you are here. If you want to hang out in the background, that's totally fine. Do so. We're a friendly bunch, though. We like to say hello. And that's how we know that you're here. And then you can give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already.
What was that other top of my head shot there?
Well, the camera hits it, and so I moved it down a little bit.
Oh, are we?
It's a constant battle. Don't fret.
I'm not going to fret.
This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
We are PM Artist Studio.
All right, let's say hello to everybody.
Hey, harmonating.
Harmonating. She can hear.
I
for the time she
just blew my
nose.
nose and suddenly I have hearing again. It's magical.
Amazing. And we are pretty sure it's all tied into some crazy allergy stuff that's happening around here. Okay, so a special hello to Ann H. in New Zealand. Because she watches on replay. She said, would you please say hello to me? I said, of course. So if y'all want me to say hello, just remind me and I'll put a little note and
Oh, yeah, because of the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Oh,
and then we've got Ann Laura. We've got Art Curious. That's Miriam, Candy, Carrie, Christy, Colleen, Darcy, Debsy, Denise. Hello. I believe that you've been here before, I think. Eddie is here. Ellen, Estella, Fran on the edge. Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda. Julie Torrance is in the house. Whoop, whoop. Kathy, Lynn, Marguerite, Marion. Hello, Marion. I believe you are new. Mary Ellen, Maya, Nancy, Naomi, Paula, Penka, SAG, that's Sarah, Sandy, Franklin, Sherry Black Dog Designs, the Shelly Studio, that's Margot, Tracy Lubouf, and we've got Suzanne that just popped in there, and then we've got Trish Coogan, and Violet's here, and Wendy, and some other people just popped in, but I don't think I can catch who it was, so I do apologize. Give me a pinky hand hello, or just a big hello there, all caps. I will call you out for sure. Hey, Katura, that might have been who it was, and Christy Hartman. All right, Diane Bell here is here because I don't think I said your name yet. All right, awesome. So like I mentioned very quickly there, we have shirts now. I'm going to get that link for y'all. I'm going to put it in the chat so I don't forget. But I think I did. No, I haven't put it in this stream yet. But I'm going to add it to the upcoming. It'll be in the regular, business down below. Swag.
Yes, and there's 61 people watching right now. There's only 37 thumbs up. So, hey, yo, go over there, y'all.
Thumbsy upsies in the beginning, very important. And if you're watching on replay, leave those comments and do the thumbsy upsies and all that business too. It matters.
It does, and I'm in the process of replying to all of. This morning when I checked, is 119 comments. So you got to give me a little time because I had to do a bit of moving papers about and digging through piles.
And since there are so many on that Sunday stream, that's where we're going to pull the, the comment giveaway one. I'm going to do the, pull the comment versus putting it on the wheel because the wheel gets huge and it's a little crazy and, might as well just do the easier one where it just, pulls it from the stream. Since we're doing one stream, back in the day when I'd pull them, because, I'd get lots of people together and pull it from multiple, it doesn't do that. It just does it from one. So now we can do that. No biggie there. No biggie there. Very excited.
Thank you, Fran.
And P
duly noted.
P needs to get with me, and we need to get these packets together. But
well, I have some tentative piles.
Oh, she has tentative piles. I like that. That's good news. All right, shall I go up top side?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I think I covered everything. Be sure if you haven't watched the hop, you need to watch the hop.
Yeah, I haven't made it there yet. Oh, and Naomi says the shirt that she's wearing is actually mine, and I can't even tell you how old that thing is.
It's my shirt now.
Yeah.
She took back the pink one, and you haven't worn it. I'm just going to take it back.
You just take it back, because I've just decided black is my thing.
It really is. You look great in it. It looks great on camera.
It makes my, the ruddiness of my skin, I don't look like I've been boiled in a lobster pot. you know.
Oh, yeah, and now, unfortunately, what's kind of sucky is that the cool tie-dye one, when you move up to the little bit larger sizes, like, P&I wear, it is not offered.
Yeah.
It's a little sad, but that's okay.
I guess that they figure, that
Bigger.
larger people don't want to look like an exploding
They don't know
starburst.
They don't know us. I might, send in an email or something.
Rainbows and unicorns.
Oh, you did get the tie-dye one. Oh, Eddie said that he did end up getting the tie-dye nurtured. I thought you got the red one. I gave to Eddie the heads up since, he's the
Instigator.
yeah, of the nerd.
Initiator.
Uh-huh.
I like initiator better.
Yeah.
Instigator implies some sort of clandestine, nefarious activity.
Well, that could apply too, I think.
Yes, it could.
Eddie's making drinks and
Hence,
things.
the nerd.
Yeah, the nerd. That's where the, nefarious things happen.
Occur.
Yeah.
Cheers, Eddie.
Oh, you read the size measurements and went down in size. I will say, one of the reasons that I went with this shirt company is because this is the shirt company that P gets her shirts from, typically. Now, some of them come from other places. Sorry, these questions are driving me crazy. And we like their shirts. Like, it's nice fabric. They have different options. And you can get coffee cups and all kinds of things, too.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Ah.
They'll put that thing on all sorts of things. Trying to get the...
Diane Bell says, the plus size stores always try to convince me that I can wear spandex. Yeah, just because it's in your size doesn't necessarily mean you should wear it.
Oh, Julie wants to know, ask P what having piles used to mean back in the day.
Yeah, it has to do with one of those orifices. It's another word for hemorrhoids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. See, y'all are learning things about orifices, and we're just 7 minutes in.
No, I think we've actually started off with that, but that's right up there. Okay, so one of the reasons I haven't been replying to comments, and I just started this morning because I thought, well, I'm going to check that out and see if, that announcement that Mariah said about, I just really can't believe y'all are interested in the stuff that we do. I mean, as a
Yay!
doing something with it, that just amazes me to no end. But anyhow.
We appreciate that you do.
Yeah, we do. So, you know how it is when I get gel plating? It takes me in my brain to a place where I can't get out of it. Mm-hmm. It's just like, you're riding your bicycle and you get in a rut, and every time you try to get out of it, it just kind of pushes you back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens to me in gel plating. I lose track of time.
Hi, Linda.
I was gel plating last night at like 2:30. I couldn't sleep because I couldn't breathe. Mm-hmm. And so I thought, well, I might as well make use of my time. So I just got up and I found some of my papers, my brayer offs, which, I'm famous for I never feel bad about using too much paint when I'm brayering it off because some of my very best prints have occurred
over brayer offs.
Over brayer offs. So, there you go. There's that.
Uh-huh.
My goal today, and I'm going to have Mariah kind of nudge me towards,
And y'all help in the chat, too.
Yeah. Keeping me on task and not letting me just go down the rabbit hole. And this is partially, and I have not heard back from my partner Dorothy.
Yeah.
She had, but I might have missed it. It might even be there because I did not look this morning. I looked yesterday.
Okay.
So, Dorothy.
Not everybody's online like, we are. Well, and some, actually,
yeah,
like I am. I'm on all the time. This one over here kind of hit or miss. She's on or she's off.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I'm either there or I'm not. I don't like being late.
I'm either coming or going. I'm not going to be late.
Yeah. So, I hope that she's watching, or I hope she watches the replays or whatever. So, Dorothy, I'm not going to say your last name because I think that's kind of intrusive and you haven't given me permission. So, if you are out there watching, you need to watch today, and I think this will probably make you feel really good about what you're going to do. Because this is a maiden voyage out into uncharted waters. Creative waters. Uncharted creative waters. There
She's
we
a
go.
narwhal.
Also, I'm going to show you partially, and you can see it. This was the last print I pulled using my little, and this is something so interesting. You know, I don't throw things away, and actually I found these on the floor over here because they kind of fell off.
So y'all think I just mess with it when I
edge.
say that, but I'm not.
Sometimes I do look on the floor for things, interesting things, little small things that fall off. Whoops. I don't want to put over there because Mariah says it looks like a little red
Hot dog.
hot dog lipstick. Anyhow, can you see that shimmer and shine?
Floor treasures.
Yeah. So, this is something, you know, that I just, when I'm in that zone and I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing, I'm just reacting to each layer, which, you know, that's basically how I work. There's very little forethought. I don't know if I should leave
And
this.
hello, Susan.
Okay, I'm going to put this
Naomi.
away for a minute. We just pulled this print this morning and put it on Instagram.
I did. I tried to lure some people over, so, you know, maybe we'll have a
I call it Instagram. Instant, you know, like instant oatmeal.
just Insta.
Yeah. Okay. One of the reasons I like to print on both sides is it takes care of that curling that you get with the copy paper. But you can also just, you know, roll it the opposite way. I mean, you still have a little bit. And you can tell, once they get it on both sides, they're not so curly. Well, these are all... Okay, forget that. None of these. Okay, these all need work on the other side. Don't know that I necessarily will. This print I love. I love it on so many... Yeah, I can't even tell you how much I love this. But this is what we're going to try to recapture today. Now, you notice I've got some of those little... And I'll show you my little... Set that out of the way a little bit. These were the little pieces.
Oh, I see the car.
Pieces of paper that I used to put down to mask out the background. And then I pulled that one.
Hey, Acme.
Wasn't one.
Oh,
And this is actually one of our stencils, and this is kind of where I got the idea.
yep, green windshield.
I don't know
Hi, Joni.
what is the name of this stencil.
Oh goodness. See, that's kind of an older one.
I like it. I think it's sort of Art Deco-y.
Yeah, it's not parquet. Goodness, I usually know them.
And here, and oh, whoops.
Falling down on the job here. It's something.
Well, you know, one of the things about using the, you just spit on it and wet it up a little bit, and then you can just kind of,
You know,
get it off with your fingernail.
rub some spit on it. That's all.
Yeah, I used to do that with Mariah when she had ugly things on her face that we didn't get off before we left the house. She didn't like it. Okay, so remember the squares we were... What?
Just laughing at you. And I'm trying to remember.
Yes, very Frank Lloyd Wright.
I cannot remember that name of that stencil.
I don't know. I don't know that I ever knew. But this is when I was coloring the squares for Mariah, which she's going to... I'm just going to let her carry on with her little book that she started making. So Monday we'll get back to that. Now, I am going to give her some input in the interim. Whether she uses my ideas or not, we all know. My mom did that too.
It's gross.
I never did it to my kids. Too icky. I don't have any problem with it. You know, spit's just another form of moisture. Okay, so this was the squares. Now, I have to get the rest of the squares. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. Oh, here's some more of that stencil. The one that we're talking about that Mariah doesn't know the name of.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I want to talk about this because this is another idea for a painterly background. What did I do with
Well, and
Probably put them in a special place. Oh yeah, I did. There we go. Okay. And I have some more painterly background business here. All right, so those were those. And
I don't know if y'all know this, but we have 381 stencil designs. So it's, you know, I think me missing one.
yeah, we're going to cut you some slack on that. Okay, so here they are. This was the first one. And I have more. Where the hell are they?
Jeez.
You know, the problem is sometimes they're on the back of something.
Uh-huh.
And I don't remember what they were on the back of. All right, well, we're just going to have to...
It's not parquet pourquoi, is it?
I
No,
don't think
because
so.
it's more open.
Yeah. All right, so let's just get back to this one. I don't know. I've got some more of those from the squares left on the thing, but I don't know where they are. Oh, that might be... No, that's just kind of...
Aha! Cubits grid.
So here we go. This is the last one. These are the pieces of paper that I used that were cut off of the edge of another print. You can see around the edge of this one, which I'm going to hand that over to Mariah and have her let her do it.
Yeah, and that's Rhonda one. Rhonda, and she was probably telling me in the chat that that's hers, and that's what it was.
Okay, here's...
Yeah, there you go. Eddie found it. Never mind. Thanks, guys.
Can you see this? See the little...
Goodness.
Yeah. And there's some of that on this one, but this one is mostly just brayer off.
Ooh. I love that.
Isn't that wonderful?
Why didn't you let me video that one being pulled?
Because I would have had to go down and wake you up at like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, Brad said you were up late again.
Yeah. Sometimes I can't sleep, and if I can't sleep, I need to be doing something. Otherwise, you know. All right. So now, this is. I love this process. Now, it doesn't always work out. I just will tell you right now. It's kind of a, you know, if the printing gods are on your side and whatever. But isn't that neat looking?
Ooh, yes. Is that done on an old print?
No.
Because you have some like that over in the, you know.
No, it's not. The reason I know why you say that is because you see this. This is what was on the plate.
Well, no, but you have some smushy kind of, that's like your earlier smushes.
This I started out with, I put down, and see, you can see on the back side, I put down this color right here.
Yep.
And then I stuck these little dudes down because they stick better. Because you see how it picks up there? And your brayer will pick that up and wrap it around the roller. And, you know, that's not terribly satisfying for anyone.
Yeah.
I thought I'd keep these because I thought, you know, I might use these.
Rhonda didn't know it was hers either.
The reason I used it is because of these shapes I had here. And I said, I know we've got a stencil. And it just so happened it was hanging, you know, it's one of those serendipitous things that happened to me in my life. But I think that these are very interesting.
Carrie does the 3 wake up and creates in the studio.
Yeah, well, when you
Hey,
get, get older, that happens. You don't need as much sleep, or you don't need as much sleep at the same time you need to sleep before. Okay, I think this is cool. All right, here's another painterly technique. You know, kind of, I need something with a little bit of fire and explosion and lots of movement in your lines. And I'll show you how to do that. This one was, look down here. It's one of the little things that got stuck down.
You didn't know it was there.
I didn't know it was there.
It's fine.
I printed over it. It just cracked me up, made me laugh. Because, yeah. Okay, so that's what happened. But it printed well.
It did.
I mean, look at that.
I like it.
I think it's just wonderful. And I don't know what this print's called either, but I do like this because it's geometric also.
Yeah, now that one's like a spin-off of the chevron one. Hold on. Or Eddie, you're faster at it. See? This is what happens when you're good at something, Eddie. Just need to go find that. Please and thank you. Let's see. It's fairly newish in the geometric business of things.
Wendy's downloading something.
Yeah, I think they're talking about Procreate.
Oh yeah, I take naps during the day anyway. I think naps are good for you. I think you should follow your circadian rhythms and what your body says you should do. Okay, I think this is one. You can see the little squares in the background there, but I pretty much obliterated everything there. Which this is my color with Comfort Zone here. I love that. But this is actually my favorite. I mean, I just can't tell you how much I love this print. Okay, well let's just get to it then.
Get to it.
All right, so while we're doing this, what we need to keep in mind our portrait. Oh, I need to pull one more print before we do that.
She's holding out on me.
Because this is going to be my facial background.
That one's Diamond Tooth. That last one.
Diamond Tooth?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good one, too, if you want lots of lines.
No, see, Chevron's a Coming is different. That's its predecessor. But Diamond Tooth is the other one. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that nice edge I'm getting up there. Very happy about you piece of crap. That's all right.
No worries, Ellen. We completely understand.
What is that?
She's been known to take a little snooze during a stream. And nothing personal.
No.
No, we get it. If you're
All
tired,
right.
you're tired.
Come on, Bobby. Oh, now I've got it tearing from all sides.
Yeah.
It's always... I probably will. I like to leave this as long as I possibly can because it kind of tells me where I can put my paper. And I'll show you another aspect of that really is.
Oh, the gook. Is what you're saying.
Yeah. All right, you know, if you have a little bit of that stuff going on there and you still want to have it, and I did fill up my glue today. My husband says never go off with half a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about
He's an ex-Marine.
bullets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there. No problemo. So, what starts happening here is this builds up enough here that unless you have a really good tight bond, it doesn't want to come up. It wants to stay on the plate.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is my paint that Xander gave me from Davenport.
Yeah, Jane Davenport, the one that's not available anymore. Kind of peachy color.
Yeah. I really love this stuff. Diane, you need to start making this again. This is Face Base.
Jane.
Jane. It's in
Jane Davenport.
See, look, those are all the colors that they used to have.
I think they still make some of those. I think. Or did they discontinue that whole line of...
I don't know. Did we see Xander here today?
I haven't seen her pop in yet, I don't think.
I need to lie on my non-typing finger side, but still here. I'll behave now. The chair is still here. I don't understand what that means, but I have tried to nap, just can't, and I'm usually up at 3:30 every day. Oh my goodness, I don't have any trouble napping. I can nap in the middle of a nap. Okay.
She's a napper.
I'm a napper. You know,
I'm not a very good napper. I just lay there thinking about all the things I should be doing.
well, when I usually take a nap is when I've already had a bit of a snooze in my chair and, you know, practically fallen out. So I kind of just stumble in there and I'm already, you know, dozy.
She's prepped.
Yeah.
Primed.
I'm primed for the nap. Okay, So this is where we're going to cut the main part of the face out of. I think it's kind of neat.
Yes, I love it.
And I don't, you know, I'm just looking at it with the gold, and I may have to do something to the background, but I'm not going to make that decision right now.
Okay.
And the reason is because I really, you know, I don't know where this is going. I don't know what I put that away for. Okay. Now, because we had a little bit of a problem there with the last one, I am going to take my tape and, I don't know though. Maybe I won't. It's kind of...
Do I, don't I?
Do I, don't I? Because here's what I mean. When I do the technique where I'm using the really wishy, swishy, thinned out washout mixtures that I have, it's kind of cool. It will collect on the edge, and a lot of times I won't get the edge, so I can come in and mop up the edges because they stick to where the paint is. You know, we all discovered that, right? All right, let me line up some of the ones I've got going here. The back side. But I don't know if I want to do that, because then that means I won't be able to use this side. Dilemmas. Oh well, I don't care. I'm just going to go for it. All right, so we've got this one here. We'll just start with this one.
Okay.
Usually I have more on here, but I pulled it all off when I did my background face stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, you can still start getting that going on here, the mucky muck and the messy up, for interesting, you know, side effects, just using...
Can you scoot a little closer to your brayer business there? There you go. Wonderful.
We have, is that sticking out?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I came in a little tighter. That's why it's like right at the top of your head, the camera. But I think I also went out a little further than I normally do.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that, the one that I just put down there is kind of my yellow base one.
Yeah.
God, I just keep getting stuff all over me. All right, let's see. Let's go with a little permanent blue violet. Okay, so this is heavy body. And you're just going to use a little bit. That was way too much.
Not that much.
Dotty things. Okay? Because what it's going to do is it's going to mix on your plate. And that's what you want. This stuff out of the way. Whoa! Yeah, coming in a little heavy-handed there. And you can mix it up as much as you need to mix it up. And you just have to keep in mind that you're going to be doing many layers. So it's not like it doesn't have to be FP the very first, rattle out of the box. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I love this color mix. Now, when you're doing these sorts of things like she's doing with the edge of her brayer and whatnot, you do want to watch out. It will build up on the edge of your brayer, which does cause a little, rolling problem if you do not keep it
And you can go ahead and clean it off over here on your... Okay, I kind of like that. No, that looks good. That's a good first one. What?
And just Eddie. It says we were at the Golden Girls portion of our chat. There's a lot of CPAP talk. Although I did not know that they made a memory foam mask thingy. I'm going to mention that to Brad.
A memory foam what?
Memory foam kind of mask thing. I guess it's probably like, whatever part it goes around. It's nice and squishy.
Oh, so it doesn't dig into your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, he does the little nose one. So it's not like the full-on, Darth Vader business. Because he wasn't having that.
Yeah, I think that's what Van has, and he did not like. He won't,
Oh, he tried it like once.
I know.
Let's be honest about that.
I needed to be a little more proactive in that, and I just was like, you know, he's not a 3-year-old. He can make his own decisions. Okay, well, I didn't know if I love that, but I'm not worried about it.
I liked how it went down.
I liked it on the plate. You know, sometimes that happens. Well, that happens in life, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so we got a good start here. Let's come in with...
Life is choices. This is right. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, I don't mind the CPAP's sound of it. Now when it gets off and he starts to make a whistle sound, that drives me crazy. I'm like, why does that not wake you up? Wake me up. Yeah, Bratz is pretty quiet. It's not bad. It's just when he does the... Yeah, it gets off and does a little whistle business. And whistling sounds are one of my... like the names.
The list could be long and numerous.
It is. It's a list. Like, so we went and had barbecue today, and I came back home and I fluffed my hair and I smelled the I'm like, basically campfire. I'm not a fan of that.
I like campfire. Now, I'm not using my Baron on this because my paper's wet and I don't know where my other... It's about time to retire this one anyway. I'll just throw that down on the floor. Get a new one. It's important to have your supplies close at hand. Because if you have to go looking for stuff in like really bad situations that require immediate reactions, then you're just going to be frustrated and angry. Okay, I'm liking this a lot better.
Yes.
Okay, how about that? Now, isn't that pretty? And you can't really appreciate it quite yet. Okay, I've got one more here.
Well, and you got to get new straps and things too. Like, if they wear out and then it gets all funky and it's not comfortable.
Well, yeah, I would think so. It gets stretched out, probably.
Yeah. And then it doesn't sit well on you, and then it falls off, and then it makes the whistle noises. And, yeah.
Okay, let's try something a little bit different here. Let's try a metallic, a white. Now, this would be like just fluid acrylic. It's not heavy body. What color?
Yeah, whistling bells, crickets, tick-tock clocks make me nuts.
I really like that.
Clicking fans. You know, like the tapping. Yeah.
This is the pink version of the washout.
I could easily be driven to madness. This one over here doesn't phase her in the least bit.
Oh, now look at this. Isn't this interesting?
Ooh. It's kind of gross, too. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't drink tomato soup. Don't drink tomato soup.
Well,
Don't
see,
eat
she's over here, and then I swung all the way over here. Brad and I were kind of talking about that today. Now, I'm more like my dad in that sense. He was real.
Oh, yeah. Any sort of bodily fluids, he was like oofed out.
Well, or just, you know, and noises and things, and I think he was a little more sensitive. Like,
all right, I'm using the little, edge of my brayer and making sure that I give that a little once off over here to kind of, so it doesn't build up. Oh, that's lovely. Love that.
Now, I do love some white noise. Anything that's fans, as long as they are consistent. If they have any, like, inconsistency or tapping.
Whirring and
yeah. Nope, that doesn't work. It needs to be consistent.
Tweeting birds, wind chimes.
Oh, God.
I had these
I've gone out in a storm.
Beautiful wind chimes.
And taken down the damn wind chimes.
Wouldn't even let me put them up.
I'm like, you can hang them in the house and look at them.
I guess I could have turned the whirring fan on the wind chimes. I would have done her in.
Yeah. I don't even like really the thunderstorms and rain because it's a little too like I need it to be like the same sound. That's too different. And I wake up and I'm like, what? Wait, what's
Okay,
happening?
now that is cool looking. Look at it.
It is sort of a murdery.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of a tomato soup.
Yeah, let's go with that. You spilled the tomato soup. The curried tomato.
It's more leans towards the bisque style of tomato soup.
Yeah.
And definitely potage.
Oh, Joni, I worked at a printing company, and this one lady, she number one had a clicky keyboard already. You know, old-fashioned style, and it clicked, which made me crazy. But then she had nails on top of it, and it would send me through the roof. Thank goodness she was like a sales lady. She was super sweet. And it was like all the way down the hallway, and she wasn't there a ton, which was great, but when she was, it rattled me.
So many things. So many things.
Oh, Izzy, you can like, once she is out, she's out.
Elephants could march across the edge of the
Brad
bed.
talks like in his normal voice. I'm like, what are you doing? No, doesn't faze her. I'm getting her to sleep. That's the other deal. She's getting better though.
Well, it's like, you feel like gray taping her to the bed because as soon as she's still for 35 seconds, she's out.
We've been working on meditating. I'm like, just.
Oh, did you see that article that I sent you?
I did. I'm like, you just have to lay there for 1 minute. You don't even have to close your eyes. Just be still. Just learn how to be still for just a moment. Calm yourself. Just hear yourself breathing. And I tell you, that kid's out like that. She's still. Oh, yep. I'm with you on that one, Susan. Yep.
Sometimes I like to break those little things up. Sometimes I just leave them. As you probably have observed. Little tornado-y things. And I just work on this until it's to the point where I know I like the size of the cellular.
Hi, Helen. The size of the cellulars.
Breakup. And if it's not breaking up, then I give it a little reason to break up.
She instigates.
I instigate.
She's an instigator. Oh, yeah, that one would make me crazy too, Lisa. Hi, monkey. Yeah, I'm sorry. Here we are. We're airing out our...
obsessive compulsive disorders.
Oh, I have a white noise app on my phone because if I'm anywhere that, like, sleeping wise, yeah, that thing goes on. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I had a tough time with it the first night in Baltimore, but thereafter
I wasn't worried about her.
Filter.
I knew that I just told her roll over on her good ear and leave the bad one up.
That's just wrong. I'm sorry.
And I don't mind. P snores, like, but it's like a nice little snore. And that one doesn't bother me so much as long as I have the white noise to sort of, buffer it out.
Okay. There was a little bit left on the plate there.
Hi, Susan.
Just enough that I think that I can get a nice color here. Oh, I'm going to start a new page. Because it reacts differently when you've got paint on it than when it's a porous piece of paper.
There you go, Susan. I love that.
But see, you're just getting little remnants of everything. It takes about 4 or 5 pulls before you can really get up that numminess that you know is on the plate. It's kind of hard to see.
Right. You gotta create it.
Create it in consecutive, and you know the prints that I have over here. I'm going to use them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, and I'm loving this because I think this is going to be a good one. I'm going to put this one over with the portrait colors. All right, now we're going to do something that I thought about this, and I thought, you know, I want to have something that I can use for hair, but I don't want it to just, you know, be that. So we're gonna try something here. I don't know. You know, I never know.
You know?
This is cheap Chocola.
Yeah, and it's pretty good paint. One of the things, though, it is a dry paint, meaning that it dries very quickly. It's one
Yeah, and I don't need to be lollygagging here.
Yeah.
I need to be moving right along because some of those very sparsely placed dots are already getting dry, and I'm probably going to have to work at getting them up, but that's all right. I can do it. Now, where is my... Is that the mix I want? That's kind of purpley. No, but I want that.
Y'all are my people. Yep.
I don't know what color this is. Okay, this is kind of greeny gold. This is a good hair color. Well, that's what it looked like on the bottom. I guess I need to shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Well, whatever that is, we'll make it work. Ah, that's a good color.
Naomi would like to know, P, what's the general rule on how many colors you should put down on your gel plate before you should stop and have a mess?
You know, I don't know. I don't.
This is the lollipop licking kind of business.
I can't.
It really, and it's going to vary because of the different types of paint.
Exactly, because some of them are going to leave more residue, and some of them are going to, yeah, that. And I don't know how much.
Did I say hello to you, Lexi? Hello, Lexi.
Up.
Or were you here
But
at the beginning?
also remember,
I feel like you snuck it.
if you want to get this type of cellular activity, the best time to get that is when your paper is still paper.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen so much once you get paint down there. It's going to become more like
Flip your brayer.
this one.
God, I love that one. It's so good.
This is paint on top of paint. That's what you're going to get more or less. You're not going to get those finely defined little, you know, salt and pepper size. And the only reason I know that is because, you know, I just did it tons and tons of times. Okay, I'm loving this. I think this is going to be lovely material for hair.
Oh, yes.
You know, it's got little dark spots in it, hither and yon.
Yeah, it could be leaves, you know,
Yeah.
rolling around out in the woods
Yeah.
like one does.
Okay, now, I'm going to just do the shirt. This is going to be like a portrait, what do you call it? From your torso up.
And usually when we were taking pictures or whatever, we'd say, well, I'll put this nicely tatas up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So I need something dark.
Hello, Janine.
I don't necessarily want it to be black. And I kind of like that, the thing that I had going on there. And I want to keep in mind that I need contrast because this is what the head is going to be stuck onto. So you need to have a point where you can see the difference between where the head is and the garment underneath.
Gary says, yeah, we call that a headshot. That's you. All right, Paula, no worries.
What is she gonna? What she going?
Oh, she's going into background mode.
Okay.
Her eyes are still open though. Okay.
You're a good woman. Okay, what do we got here?
Oh, I was so happy when I started working from home. It was because, yes, people just in the public and just working with people annoyed me a lot.
Okay, this is a little Art Deco metallic. And it looks like we're getting a lot of...
She is working on collage papers for a portrait. For the portrait. Challenge. No, not challenge. What are we doing?
Well, this is just not shaking up very good. I think. I don't know.
Is it not shaking up well?
It's
or?
not shaking up good.
Well, is it beyond? Oh, yeah. It's all like jelly.
Jelly. But I don't know. I don't hate this.
No, but...
I'm kind of liking it.
No, I think more like true portrait, not paper dollish. More like painting with the like she's gonna tear up the bits, right?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna cut out large sections?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, the anatomical part of the faces will be different papers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's kind of Halloween-y.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, it's not really what I wanted, but that's okay. We just keep going. Now we've got a nice thing going on here.
Yeah, some stuff building up.
Again, we got enough paint there that I'm going to have some sticking stuff. Wished I had a... The thing about it is you can pick up parts.
Yeah, it kind of depends on how much you want to, you know, grab. You can put it all down. The quicker you are, the less crazing, but then you want to pick it up before it all just crazes away into little beads, right?
Yeah. Okay, I think that looks really interesting. I'm going to let that dry, and then we'll pick that one up again. Don't want to muss this one up because this is my favorite print I pulled up all day yesterday.
Susan Anderson says that there's a quilting group that does a class on collage portraits with fabric.
Oh, I know. I've seen them. Well, remember Jim Hawkins?
Yeah.
One of our, isn't he in Makers? I think he is.
I don't know if he's in Makers or not. I see his posts now, and I know he stopped by a stream once, and so now I see his stuff.
Yes, he did a whole quilt. It was most wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay.
Oh, you are very welcome, Gayla. Thank you for, you know, bringing that up. I love doing that.
What is it?
The thread thing yesterday.
Oh.
It was yesterday.
Wow.
Oh, and for those of you that are coming in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you want to hang out in the background, totally fine. Do give those thumbsy upsies. We're lacking a few. I see y'all hanging out. That's fine. Thumbsy upsies. And then I'm going to drop a link because we've got shirts. And I want you guys to check them out, you know, especially my little nerd crew. Or our nerd crew. It's really kind of Eddie and Paula's nerd crew.
Well, they're the most deviant of the,
yeah, they kind of
group. They feed off of each other. And this is, you know, as a teacher in your classroom, you get two of those together. Mm-hmm. And it's just like...
But see, we love it.
Very little teaching occurs.
But we love it in the chat.
But we love it in the chat.
We encourage this. Hello.
Yeah, I'm just breaking up the large areas where...
Tutu's Haley? Hail? Tutus? And hi, Amaya.
I thought she was going to work. Oh, I bet she's already at work and she's watching us at work.
Maybe.
We won't tell.
We won't. So true, Janine. Hello, Let's see. Laurie. Bogery. Hello.
Ooh, that's really wonderful. I wish I had that color. Okay, we're going over the top of this one.
Oh, Helen, not much. I mean,
What is that?
she would like to know, how offensive does she need to be in order to join the group? Really like to know.
You speak euphemistically because we
Yes.
don't want to be attracting the
Innuendo and euphemism.
innuendo and euphemisms, yes. Tongue in cheek.
Yeah, like that.
Like that.
Hello, Nana.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you guys are all coming out to say hello. I love it. Thank you.
Look at this.
Oh, and there's
Look at this.
There's a gnat.
That's absolutely wonderful.
It's
I
very
gotta hurry
murdery.
up and get something else and get the rest of this off of here because it's just wonderful. Okay. Let me get this up and then I'll talk about this one over here that's dripping.
Yes.
But see, we've still got some good stuff left on there.
I think we got that fixed, Diane.
What is it?
Just don't type the word assemblage. You get timed out. But see, we got it fixed.
What is wrong with assemblage? That is a bona fide.
Well, just don't assume. You get it? Makes an ass out of you and me.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Assemblage? Oh.
ASS. I had to actually
Now.
spell it out for her.
Okay. This would be a wonderful print to use in a flower composition type thing because you've got your mottled, your wide variety of greens going on there, but at the same time you've got lovely stuff that you could make petals out of.
Julie said, think piles, P. Yeah, that could look like that. Yep.
Yeah.
That seems about right. You need to get
Yeah.
that checked out.
It could be one of those come on ice cream situations that my grandfather used to speak about. Okay. I think we should just kind of jump in and...
Yeah, get your girl going.
All right, now what... Get my girl going. Mariah, I'm going to ask you to...
Miriam, here is the deal. Normally, I actually ordered men's shirts because I don't really like the women's cut anyway, because it's usually, two cut in. The men's shirts are usually what P gets, and I like that too. So I don't know if that helps or hinders you, but yes, it was a little sad that they didn't have the tie-dye one in women's. But it's just like a regular shirt. The women's cut
Oh, wait,
is
yeah,
a
it
little
doesn't
more,
matter. Just
yeah, I
order
don't-
size down if you... Men's... I mean, it's the exact same T-shirt, I hate to say.
Yeah.
Unless you want a V-neck, and I don't like V-neck.
Well, no, the women's does have it has a little bit shorter, more of the kind of cap sleeve.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah, and for anybody that has, unless you're, I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that those are very judgy on me. I don't like how they cap the sleeve.
Gayla gives me Goodbye Earl vibes. Is that the song from the Dixie Chicks?
Yes. Love that.
I love it too. Remember we used to drive around singing
Yes.
the Dixie Chicks. Okay, so what I'm going to have Mariah do is I'm going to have, because she's a good cutter, I want her to cut and maintain
Okay.
that weird edge
Okay.
of the... And did I already give you my scissors? No, I took
have
them
some.
back.
I have some.
You
over
got
here.
some? Okay.
I think I'll be all right for this.
And Gayla, I love Gayla's comment. She says she worries a bit about
Yeah.
how quickly we all go to murder here.
Should have seen the earlier conversation.
Yeah.
We've really covered
well,
quite-
one of my favorite shows was Dexter.
Oh God.
I was very sad that he drove off into the hurricane. But I hear he's back. I just have to really get into that. I'm not in a Dexter mood right now.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Okay. So, we've got this, and I don't really know. Got to wait till Mariah gets my background, but we're just going to talk about... I can cut my face out right now.
I can cut my face out right now.
Cut my face out right now.
Face cutting.
Face cutting. Okay. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Oh, the allergies are real today because Brad and I went for our walk and the both of us were like, oh my God, what is happening to our faces?
It's just that runny bit of stuff that, it's really not worth blowing your nose because it's just dribbly.
I know, yeah, I brought a Kleenex along on the walk this morning because I was just like, what is this thing that's happening?
Okay, so we'll just turn this over because I don't really care about, whatever. I can cut the pencil lines on the back. And it won't show on the front. So we want about that size, and that's going to leave a little neck room here. And then we've got a little shirt here coming down here, which I won't cut that out, but I just want to take it in. And is that pretty much my face shape there? I have a little squared off dimple there. We'll leave the jowls off. And I have tiny ears. We're not really going to worry so much about that because we're going to put hair on it, right?
I don't think your chin is more
straight.
Yeah, you don't have that. I mean, it's not. Okay, there you go.
Like that?
Yeah, there you go.
More squared off.
Okay. A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is like when you're taking the upper shot and you don't have, the other.
Okay, I think the ears need to go up ever so slightly.
Kind of eyebrow level is where the top of your...
Okay, yeah, your face is in thirds, right? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Like I said, we're not going for verisimilitude here. We're going for...
Yes, and we are in the same room. And then
arty-farty.
Sit across from each other. My side is just cleaner. I like to throw that in. Let's see here.
Well, I could hand this to Mariah, but she wouldn't know what line to follow because I have...
Yeah, she's a few there, and I would probably choose the wrong one.
She wouldn't.
That's on you.
I'd have to be, say ugly things or something, and we don't want that. Nobody wants that. Now, which ear did I go with here? I think this one was a little further up. I'll just cut it. And I have to have ears because, of course, I have to have earrings.
Oh, thank you, Trish. Well, I mean, thank Eddie, because he really, he brought the nerd.
Yeah. Okay. Do not throw away any of your scraps. I know it sounds redundant when I keep saying that, but there's somebody that hasn't heard that. Mm-hmm. All right, now I can already tell you what the problem is going to be. What do you think?
I don't know.
Contrast.
Well, add a shadow.
That would be one solution. Wasn't that diplomatic? One solution. I don't like it, but that would be
right.
That would be one solution. Okay, I'm going to brown this out ever so slightly. I'm not going to totally eradicate it. Just
hey, we have it on. I posted it on IG, so I'm pretty happy about that. You do whatever you need to do.
Okay. Well, we do have a bit of stuff going on here, and that's going to. I don't know that it's going to be a thing. I can always hand it to Mariah and she can spray it.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh, God, my nose is just itching like crazy. All right, so we want to brown it out, but we don't want to lose that wonderful stuff.
Oh, and Carrie says you may want to wait because hair will create contrast.
It will, but I'm going to still have this where it's lost.
Because she's making her, so she's not a lot of hair.
Yeah.
She hasn't had a lot of hair since, wow, probably the 80s.
Well, I used to have long hair. I had long hair. But
in the 80s.
It was just like,
then
all I ever did was just put it up.
Yeah, you did try to grow it out a little bit, and she kind of got down to about here.
And I just was like, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here.
And I told her, I said, yeah, I don't really like it anyway, because it kind of made her bulby.
Bulby?
Yeah, bulby. Remember, like a fish bowl? Like a bulb.
Oh, dear.
It's very
Lord.
round.
That's nice.
I can show y'all pictures.
Okay, I'm going to brayer this out very thin. I just want it to be a slight filter over the already existing color. I think that's going to be lovely. This is, you know, kind of right on the edge of my paper there. I don't know what's going to happen there, but we can always trim that down too.
Oh, that's cool, Wendy. Yeah, and we did have, so we're looking into the whole conversion thing for our site. We've got to do a little more research, but we are kind of in the works on it. Like, we're looking into it.
What are you talking about?
Because Carrie has brought it to our attention that some people asked, and then I know that, like, Wendy has mentioned it before. I think Julie Parker mentioned it for our people that are outside of the U.S.
Oh.
So it converts the pricing and does kind of the exchange stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So they know, like, what their actual thing's going to be. Because unless you have, like, a little side converter thing, but that's kind of a pain.
Okay, see?
Oh, there
that's
you go.
Much better.
I like it.
My ears are kind of off. That's all right. I can hold my head like this.
That's why I tell Izzy when her pigtails are kind of cockeyed. I said, just look at people like this. She did that this morning. It was funny.
Okay, we're going to do a little cut in there because I thought that looked a little bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah, bulby, very round. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's lovely.
Hey, Kathy, no worries. You've missed a lot of combo. Do come back and wait for the chat because some good stuff.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna do that. So I can chop it here, and we can do our shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just put a shirt on.
Put a shirt on.
I mean, you could even do that and put you further up if you
This is true.
need to.
Good thought, Mariah. Okay, is this piece of part that I want here? I don't know, but I can always color it. I just hand it to Mariah and have her spray it with licorice.
Mm-hmm. Put some licorice on that.
Excuse me.
Oh, so I guess, sorry, I missed where Eddie said that. Like the idea of turning the background up the other way just for a try.
What?
I think they're saying just turn it around the other direction just to see.
This?
No, the background. That's your shirt. The background. The yellow thing. The gold thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. This
The background.
way. Okay. I mean, I don't really.
Oh, I like that better.
I don't know what the big difference there is.
Well, more blocks are coming out of your head.
Yeah, I don't.
I like that.
I don't like that.
Let's see it again the other way. Yeah, you just have one thought block.
Yeah, I've got one over here.
That seems about right.
Yeah. Can't see my lines.
No.
Crap. Alright, well, let's try this again.
Well, hold it up in the light and do a little wiggle.
Well, I've just got all these other lines doing this.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a busy shirt you got.
Alright, yeah, okay, I can see it now. Oh my gosh, I've got that. I had to hit that.
Oh, Helen says you could add some P-isms into the block. Write some little, thought blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I want this shirt to be ever so slightly, kind of All right, now I know I went up too far there, but that's okay. I can, you know, adjust the...
Yeah, but you want it on the stripy side, right?
No.
Oh. I like the stripy side better. But yeah, that suits you.
I don't know how that got off like
Well,
that.
because you flipped it around.
Of course. Dear Lord.
And it ain't symmetrical.
It isn't, but I can fix that.
Okay.
I can work with
We're
that.
working through it, y'all.
We'll work it through.
It's patchwork. It's fine. It's hard enough dressing oneself.
We may have to do a little cutting of the edge here, but we'll deal with that later. That is not a major ordeal right now.
Naomi says, P, go with the strap side for the shirt. It looks better. Stripe side. It's kind of busy.
It's too busy. It's way too busy. I don't want this to be cutesy.
And remember, it's her,
I want it to
so.
be, yeah, I want it to be kind of dark and kind of, you know, a little bit ugly.
Yeah, shave a little off the shoulder. And you can use those bottom pieces probably to fill in the areas.
Yeah.
And you can even kind of make it look like, you know, kind of the sleeves of the shirt. Like,
oh, I could cut those out.
Yeah,
like,
cut it in so it's not so
separately.
flat.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a good thing I've got you here. I'm not sure that I really know how to do that or how that would look.
Yeah, I see that.
Huh?
I would bring it in more because you have to think. All right, your you know the tucks of your arm or your armpit is going to be a little more in. You don't have like spaghetti arms.
Ugly.
I'm not being rude. This is
Rude.
These are facts.
Rude.
This is not judgment. It is fact.
All right, so the whole thing about it is when you see that, can you turn around and face me a little bit?
Oh yeah. See.
Okay, and there are probably going to be more going just like straight down. But the edge of the shirt, I just, you know, I'm spatially, I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'll talk about that later. And
Okay.
whatever.
She's got to ruminate, and I'll probably have to help her with it.
Yeah, and that I'm just struggling with that. We're going to move
Move on.
Moving on. Oh my goodness.
Deal with this shirt business right
Shirt
now.
business criminally. Okay.
I'm covered. That's all that matters.
Yeah. All right, now the whole thing. I want to get, you know, like the knob of the head, but I don't want it to just be this one piece. I want to add.
She hates it when I'm just laughing. She doesn't know what I'm laughing.
We need another T-shirt link, Mariah.
Oh, okay.
I like Bloody Marys too. I'd really like to have one about right now.
You gotta go out into public. I told you we don't have the right stuff here. I don't know if we should go drinking on a Tuesday. Sunday seems okay. Tuesday just doesn't seem quite right.
Well, it might provide some thoughts for Thursday.
True that. Although I used to go drinking on Wednesdays.
Okay. So, my hair is pretty formed to my head if I don't have a hat on. And I might actually make a hat.
Oh, you should totally
Hats
make
are
it.
really hard. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, we're struggling with a shirt.
You know?
Depends on what kind of hat.
All kinds of ways to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah.
Things and such. Yeah. And the Gala did say the Nert. Will the Nert have frozen margaritas? Yes. There's a whole bar in the Nert. Sometimes they're snacks too.
And if I work this right, I can overlay one of the little...
Or Carrie says put on a crown.
What?
Put a crown on.
I don't want a crown. I want it to be. Oh, this looks like a
Oh, there's a dessert table.
saw blade. I love it.
It's a little angry, but that's okay. Sometimes it looks that way. There you go. That's a little better. It softens it, plus it's more interesting, because then you have some layer.
Yeah, and then I'm going to have some little, you know, wispy tendrils.
Helen says, OP, it's so you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Dorothy, if you don't...
I put that together last night with Izzy yammering at me. Finally, Brad was like, Izzy, if you leave her alone for 5 minutes, she'll have it done. And if you noticed that the pink, you know, PM Artist Studio logo, I'll put more up if you guys are interested in the just regular PM Artist Studio. I think the sayings, the PM isms are more interesting than just the logo, but that was for Izzy, and I wanted to order her a shirt too because we were giving shirts. So we will have shirts to wear soon. And then, yeah, you can put it on stickers, magnets. And I wanted to spend a little more time and set the, you know, defaults. So just don't mind that. You can change the colors on all sorts of things and who's it, what's it. Yeah. We're not, Gayla. I don't know whatever gave you the idea that that was even a possibility.
What?
She says, at this point, I don't think you people are even sane anymore.
You know, one of the things that I like to say is, my job in the world is to make everybody else feel normal.
Yeah.
In comparison.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what I'm worried about all this if I add a hat, but I may not add a hat.
Oh, bye, Yonka.
Bye, Yonka. Check back.
Oh, she does. And she leaves comments. She's so sweet. Thank you for that. Any of y'all watching on replay, do give comments. And if you want to come back after the stream, we like that too.
Okay, I think that's enough sticky uppies.
I agree with that, Carrie. I'm glad that you said that. We think that you should not glue down the pieces yet.
I agree too.
Yeah.
Why do you think this is this?
Oh, that's kind of cool. Or no, he even takes it to another level. Send the individual parts to Dorothy and let her create her own version of P.
I don't know, Dorothy. I don't know whether...
She doesn't know Dorothy well enough to...
yeah, I don't know Dorothy well enough to...
Send her parts. Dorothy might find that weird, too. This is as much about Dorothy and, you know us being worried about what the Pixie thinks about her.
Dorothy's kind of new to the game. I don't think that we should, like, just slam her with some
weird old pieces and parts and be like, what is
going on? Oh, my God, boy, am I ever glad I got
people are so
her
weird.
for a partner. Wow. I'm
Darcy says hashtag trust issues. Oh goodness.
Well, it's not trust issues so much as I just don't know how excited Dorothy's going to be about, you know, receiving body parts in the mail.
It does seem a little weird. Yeah, like, here, you spilled your own.
Yeah. I didn't have time.
Rhonda says Dorothy may not appreciate the pieces approach. It's a whole new.
Okay, where did I throw that piece? I threw that piece away because it was a little the same color as the background. So I got to find something here with a little more contrast.
It's a whole new meaning to peace offering. You really got me in pieces.
Stitch me up.
Yeah, stitch me up. Yeah, Nancy says, just please don't scare Dorothy off.
She may be already gone. She hasn't replied to any of my inquiries. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Yeah?
Yeah. A little sticky uppy in the back there, but sometimes it does that.
It does that. I should have a mohawk. That's how I wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to leave those pieces alone for right now. And put those over in the pile. Get the shirt back on here.
Mm-hmm.
But this is really, I think this is really quite fun.
I like it.
I don't. All right, now we've got to have glasses.
Yeah, Rhonda just said that. P says P needs some glasses.
I do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this to Mariah very carefully.
Oh.
Can you just keep that for a minute?
Yeah, I can.
Because I'm going to add some pressure to this. If I can find a plate that's not totally mucky mucked up. Oh, there we go. That's got enough. And you know, it's just, I hope Patty's not watching this because I admonished her for her dirty plate in Baltimore, and some of mine here lately have been
neglected. Darn near neglected.
Okay, I do not want to use that because it will take forever to dry. We'll use some smalt. Smalt hue. It's kind of a light purpley blue.
If you give me those other pieces of your shirt, I'll, you know. Oh,
Right.
It landed on the tin thing, though. That's
It
always
landed on the button box. Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh, Helen says she really wishes that she was partners with you. If Dorothy bails, she's in.
All right. That's the kind of stuff that I like to hear. Okay, I think this is going to be perfect if I can just, you know, get that lump out there.
Just get the lump out. Lumps. What was it?
I don't know why.
Oh,
It's
Julie
probably
Torrance says in the Clean Plate Club. Oh, that's great, Susan.
What is it?
She's got an SVG from for Etsy for cutting out frames for the pair of eyeglasses that she wears. She can make them into mini glasses for collage. She's thinking about doing glasses eyewear theme for collage. I think it's fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to plant. Oh, was this the one I had? Oh, God. Let's use Prussian blue and open. Wouldn't it be here for 3 days watching it dry?
Yeah, that's what happened with
That's
the squares.
always something, you know, everybody asks for is watching paint dry. Okay, if you can't get the color you
Hey,
want
Debbie.
on your gel plate, just use it as your,
Brayer painter.
yes. See that? And that's getting into that blue-black range with a few little sparklies hither and yon.
So what's that about for your
This is my glasses.
Oh, wonderful. But that's the piece of shirt. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. We'll just have to make the other one work.
I can do that.
I never doubted it for a moment. All right, I love that smalt blue. It like dries like this.
Can I
New York minute.
do that now?
Yes, if you mess it up, I'll be very angry.
That's fine.
Did you see how cavalierly she uttered that? You missed some good chat earlier. Oh, yes, Lisa, you did. I sent a picture of your dirty plate to Patty. I can't let you.
Instigator.
Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of way to be a chicken. You know what?
Farmer.
Mazzy, do not eat the paper.
The poor dog. She's just so starving.
Steroids. And the reason I have hesitated going to the doctor. I am
She's
really
gonna go.
giving it serious thought.
She's going.
But I swear to God, the thing that they want to do, they want to give you antibiotics, and then, you know, a week after my antibiotics are finished, I break out in the eczema, itchy stuff. So, you know, it's just... All right, now how am I going to do these glasses? I have to have the face. So...
Hi, Betsy.
All right, we'll just let this dry. So it's a little bit limpy. And let's work on some eyeballs.
Oh, do you need you back?
Do I need what?
Do you need you back?
No,
Okay.
I'm good. Because see, I've got my this here part, so I can kind of judge, you know, how the eyes should go. This is a good eye color, don't you think?
That's a
For
little dark, but yeah.
Yeah? Oh, I could use a little of this stuff.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Now, what did I do with the... I kept these out over here because I love all three of those colors a lot. Oh, look at that.
Oh, lovely.
Hot diggity. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple of those in case I screw up the first one. And then I need some purple eyeshadow because that's what color I always use. What if we... Oh, here's some pieces and parts, Mariah.
Okay.
Forgot about those. And we might exaggerate, you know, ever so slightly the color of the eyeshadow.
They're trying to get insider information. Carrie?
What is it?
They're asking about the color combo for October.
Oh. I don't have...
Yeah, it's usually top secret until the day.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bye, Helen. No worries.
Well, we'll just get, you know, some Egyptian eyes going here. And I don't know, do my eyes go up or down?
Slightly up.
Slightly up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not.
And everyone thinks that their face is symmetrical, but did you know it really isn't?
That is true.
If you take and do a mirror shot of each one, you actually won't even be able to recognize yourself because they're so different. Okay, that's going to be the inside of the eyes. We'll kind of just build the eyes here.
Eddie says that it kind of depends on how much whiskey was involved. She does get a little more droopy. That is true.
I don't think that's necessarily so.
Oh, I know, yeah. My eyes are... Although I am fairly symmetrical.
Well, that's pretty... But
Fairly.
now, I know that this looks a little googly. Look at that.
Hey, Mo! Oh, she would like to see a side-eye expression since that is the self-portrait.
A side eye?
Mo has requested a side-eye. That is so true. She side-eyes a lot.
Oh, so they would be kind of going like this. Right?
It's something like that.
Okay, well, I'm looking over here and I'm seeing this really beautiful purple on the very edge of this brayer off.
Here, look. Got your shirt worked out. Your hair keeps falling out.
Hey, that looks good, Mariah.
Thanks. And there's more pieces if, you know, need to add more. Hello, Susan.
All right, I don't know exactly how to do this, y'all. But I'm just going to put my eyeball down here.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to draw on some makeup or, like, outline your eye?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to use some painting techniques to contour. I can't forget my nose.
Yeah.
It might be from this kind of ready. Pencil, pencil, where did you go? Oh, there you are. Sticking up there.
Oh, and bye, Trish. I know I probably missed her, but...
Okay, so I want just a little slice because this is kind of going to be the eyelid part that covers up, you know, part of the eye so it doesn't look googly. And I'm going to be very careful because I want to use some more of that up there. I might have got into the red a little bit, but you know, oh well.
That's gonna be your nose?
No! My eyelid.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right.
Are we having fun yet? Mariah certainly is.
Yeah, this is very entertaining.
Self-deprecating humor here.
It is. This is quite entertaining.
I remember about halfway through that I need to have it up a little further so everybody can see what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, that's all right. I think they got that. It's the ladybird eyelids. That's right.
Now see, that's starting to look really, really good.
That one looks, I've seen that look before. Yeah, see, there it is. Oh yeah, you should do the rolly eye one, maybe. I don't know. We should audition some looks once you get the whole package put together there.
Okay. Now, the shape of the nose. I kind of need, I don't know, I can just look at this.
Would you like your face back?
I think it's okay.
Oh, I could call the stream that. I like that. Face to face with P. Collaging face to face. Oh, goodness.
That needs straightening up just ever
That's
so
a little, like, that's a big nose.
It is?
Yeah, your nose is not that big. You get a little nose.
I'll trim it down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's allergy season and drinking.
And eczema, don't forget that.
And, yeah, a little eczema.
Okay, now, the reason I did sort of, you know, the outline of the eyes here, and I need to figure out how I'm going to do that underneath side of the eye. Do I have any more of that purple paper left? I don't. Well, maybe I'll use some of this.
Yeah.
Should have went through my scraps I've got in the envelope over here. I probably could.
I still think your nose needs to be made a little smaller.
You think?
I do. Now you got crazy those chicken eyes, you know, like chickens. Oh, goodness.
There.
Yeah, the nose has got to be smaller.
The nose has to be smaller? Well,
Gayla says, seriously, I would have never think that this project could be so funny. Oh, playing with people's faces is always a good time. And then round that top part so it's, you know, yeah. There you go. I like that much better.
okay. Good deal. Everybody likes the color of the eyes. Now, I think what I'm going to do is just take a marker and put a little dot in the middle of that. And then take a white thing and do a little highlight, yeah.
Susan Fernandez would like you to dip your nose in some paint and then just press it onto the... And then you get the... You want to dip your nose?
Dip my nose?
Uh-huh. You can gel print it.
Oh, God, I thought you were talking about... I was going, well, how's that going to do anything? Okay.
Are you really going to do that? You know?
Yeah. I am. I think it's a freaking brilliant idea. You know, kind of sad I didn't think of it.
Well, there you go. It's going to get even more hilarious, y'all. Oh, she didn't get that. Never mind. I thought you were going to put it on your actual nose. Yeah. Now we're on the same
Why
page.
would I do something like that?
To
There,
get
how
the
about
actual
that?
impression of your nose. But yeah, that was good. Toning it down.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that. Well, this is close enough.
Okay.
We're like I said, we're not going for verisimilitude here.
Okay. Yeah, I thought she was going to do it too. It's like, look at her go. She's
All right, now we got to do the mouth. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have to do it on the right side here because I need to have the color that I need to have.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a little dramatic, but that's okay. I like this. Yeah, that's good.
That good?
You could go a little wider on the bottom, but, you know.
A little wider? You mean
Yeah, because like you and I both have that kind of smaller top lip and then like a little wider, thicker bottom lip.
Okay, so it's easier to cut down the top.
Mm-hmm. This has been a good one overall, Betsy. Hilarity throughout. And those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Come back, leave those comments if you're watching on replay. You know, do all that business. And by the way, we're going to be doing the big old giveaway on October 1st. Don't miss out. And if you can't be there and you do want to get entered, there are two ways to do that. You can either be a member of our Arty Perks over there on our website, like those of you that purchase stencils and stamps and all of that. If you're part of the Loverly or Mucky Muck, we're going to do a giveaway for that. But this last Sunday, if you want to come over there, watch it, leave some comments, then we will enter you into one of the giveaways on the 1st. And you do not have to be present to win for that one. And nor for the Arty Perk members. But then we're going to do some giveaways for the people that are actually there, chat related.
I've got to come up with some eyebrows here.
Yeah, I really thought she was going to do it too, Gayla.
What?
People are a little disappointed that we thought you were going to dip your nose in some paint and put it on the gel plate.
Well, you know, life's full of disappointments.
Word.
Word.
I'm going to have some water on that. And thank you, Darcy. Darcy put a link. Those are the Arty Perks if you want to learn more.
Okay. Eyebrows. I think I have some right here. It might, I don't know. I think that might work.
And hello, Dawn. I don't think I said hello. So you guys like the nerd shirt. I did the oddly specific one too. But yeah, I knew the nerd would be a... I mean, fun. It's just fun to say nerd shirt. I got a nerd shirt. Yeah, that's the eyebrow. Now one a little lower, so then you're given the, you know, the judgy one. One down, one up, kind of. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfecto, right?
Mm-hmm. I know, Eddie.
What?
He wants to wear his around town so people ask him about it.
Well, I would, but I don't want to go anywhere.
And Mo, she couldn't resist. Highbrow YT channel here.
All right, now we got to think about this glasses situation here. I think what I need to do is I need to glue the features down here that I have thus far. And then do the glasses.
Yes. So you need your actual face thing. Here.
I need my face back.
And then you can show how I fixed your shirt.
Okay, Mariah fixed my shirt. Oh, I love it.
Her hair keeps falling off. You need to fix your hair.
God knows. Okay. Well, I think I can do this. Okay.
We need to, like, so what would it say? And we have to make it art related.
What?
Orifices.
Well, I was thinking about size matters.
Oh, yeah, we should definitely have a size matters. In all art-related matters. And it rhymes. And we'll put that in tiny print. Which is also funny, just because there's that's funny.
Well, I want them wonky, but I don't want them looking like, you know, I'm freaking retarded.
Hi, Don. Well, no, I mean, you could have walked in 7 minutes into the stream and we were talking about orifices. So, you know, it happens. It's a common topic.
Well, I don't like that one.
And no, and I think you had it underneath before, which I think is better.
Well, it is, but it wasn't fitting the contour of the eyeball.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So I'm cutting another one.
Oh, Susan, no worries.
Is she leaving us?
Oh, yeah, her battery's running out.
No,
She got to plug in.
that happens.
Oh, all right. So what Evie says, yeah, on the back, check your orifices. Oh, yeah, if you know, you know. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're in a good spot.
Okay. I'm going to round this ever so slightly.
Yeah, and your eyes need to come apart a little bit. Oh.
I think this is looking bloody marvelous. It's turning out way better than I envisioned it.
That's always
But somebody's always talking about the entertainment value here. I thought, well,
Yeah.
boy, this ought to make him happy as a...
Mm-hmm. We'll just leave it there.
Yeah, we'll just leave
Fill
it
in the
there.
blank.
Fib.
Fill in the blank.
Mm-hmm.
Fill in the blank.
TB.
Well, some,
Yeah,
you know, a lot of times
let's-
you can leave the. I mean, it's kind of understood.
Yeah. Okay, look at that, how marvelous that's looking.
I do
even
like it.
without makeup on.
Yeah. I think you may need to trim that back because you got a lot of forehead right now.
I do. I'm just, you know, auditioning this.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, I should add that in, Debbie. Thank you. That'll be a fun one to add in.
what is it?
The shirt. The shirt link and everything. Susan says the nose is still too big. It could be. I mean, her eyes are even bigger than what I think they should be, but
Look at that. Now, I might need to trim a little bit off of the sides.
yeah, and like you need to bring your whole.
This here, this side is pretty good, except that's kind of squared off over there. Where are my little, oh, here they are. My wispy pieces.
Well, I think you should build it kind of like, you know, a toupee thing, then put it on, and then you can trim it. Like, glue those pieces together and then trim it up, because otherwise you're just going to be messing with all those
By
pieces.
golly, every now and then you have a really good idea, right?
Okay.
I might have to excuse myself and go TT here, because if I sneeze, it's going to be a bad situation. Okay. Look at how, I really hate cutting up that really nice.
Yeah, well.
Now, I'm not gluing, I want some of it to fluff out. You know, I don't want to glue those pieces down. I want those pieces to be, and even if they flipped up a little bit of that purple showed underneath, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, she needs to bring the whole face features down. Yeah, like your lips, or, you know, it's just about a, yes. Yes.
Well, I can't change my ears, and the eyes are supposed to be even with the top of the ears. But, you know, I don't know why we're worried about that. None of the rest of this stuff is.
Yeah.
Does that make you happier?
Yes, a little bit.
All right.
You might just have to glue different ears on.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Good thought, Mariah.
Bye, Wendy. Thanks for hanging. And then, yeah, when you add jewelry, it'll kind of...
I don't know what to glue here. Which part, you know?
Oh.
Do you know?
No.
Yeah, I might trim some of that off.
It's a little
All right, you're
sticky.
going to have to visit with these people for a minute. I have to go.
I could come over there and mess with some
And move
things.
it around. Don't glue anything down.
I'm not going to go over there. Just make it quick. Alright, Naomi says, Mariah, have her use the little tabs under the pieces to layer her hair. Yeah, I think she's kind of doing that. But I'm glad she's gluing it down now, because I think it was getting really tricky to be able to move it. Yeah, and then just maybe put a, you know, it's like on a real bad hair day, you can just go ahead and get a hat on. I'm very much looking forward to, personally, the weather cooling off so I can wear my hats. Because, yeah. She didn't need to know. I love that suit. That's funny. Oh, goodness.
Oh. So much better.
Oh, good.
Knocking all my pieces off here.
Well, maybe you'll find the right one at this point.
Well, I've got lots of hair. So.
Oh, that would be a fantastic idea, Nancy. Nancy says you could do different hats with magnets.
Yes.
I don't know if Dorothy's that invested in playing with your face. We really need to know more about Dorothy. I mean, at this point, I almost feel like, you know, we should kind of do a reproduction. We can make ones that you could cut up at home and do your own.
Like paper dolls.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of liking that.
Okay.
Now, I know that y'all think the nose needs to be smaller. I think it wouldn't look right with the rest of the eyes and the lips.
I can see where you're coming from there. Because, like, even for me, like, I think the lips are still too big. But again, proportionally wise, like, this is fitting what's happening here.
Yeah.
So I say just go with it.
Just go with it.
Yes.
All right. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to construct the eyeballs and then glue them down.
Here's kind of my thought, is that you start with the lips and move your way up.
Well, I'm going to make the eyes.
Okay.
I'm not going to glue them down.
Okay, I got you.
Because all of these little moving parts here is really just...
It's kind of like with the hair. You just got to...
Yeah. And we do know we want the eyes going up that way.
A slight eye roll. Mm-hmm.
A slight eye roll. Well, I think that this is just another... Oh, crap. I don't know what I did that for.
Well, you got 15 minutes to work out your face.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know...
We can work on it Thursday, too.
May have to.
Now, can you leave it alone? I'll take it away from you. I take things away from her if I want her to stop messing with them.
Oh, that's just almost perfect. Even that one little, wispy hoop-de-doo there.
Debbie says, maybe texturize the eyebrows a little. Are you going to come in with any pen work or anything like that?
Well, I really am. I'm going to add, some...
Because, like, you need eyelashes.
Contouring and, I don't know that I'll put eyelashes on. I mean, I don't usually have eyelashes.
Well, you should put a little bit. I mean, you don't have alopecia.
I know, but I don't ever use mascara because it breaks me out and makes my eyes itch.
I need new mascara. Mine's making my eyeballs itchy. Jeanette says, I congratulate P. She's braver than I. I don't know I'd attempt it, let alone on a video.
Well, everyone's seen me fail miserably, so it wouldn't be like a new thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to take a little bit more off there. It's a little heavy.
Heavy lids. I've told her before, like
heavy on the lidded part.
I think insurance would pay for it. They say it's cosmetic, but if you say that it's impairing your vision, you can get your eyelids done.
Well, I'm going to have to trim off the top of the...
Yeah, eyeball. Yeah, because you've rolled it up into your head.
Yeah.
Giving judgment.
I just love it. I think it's just so great.
Now, did you kind of... Well, I guess you already glued it down.
Yeah.
Did you set it down there? Let's see how well this... Oh, God. They should kind of roll it the same. But they didn't.
Well,
one's setting a little higher. I guess it's perspective.
Absolutely. Only gifted people can do that kind of thing.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I may have to get a new little kind of must-up, but fortunately we've got lots of purple paper here.
Exactly. Darcy says, this is the video for when people who ask what to do with children just send them to this one.
No, come on now.
No, I think this is good. It's highly entertaining.
Yeah.
Hi, Heather.
All right, so I'm trying to get this.
Yeah?
And I don't really, I don't know how to do it.
Do you need assistance?
Well, I'm going to give it a whirl.
Okay.
Then I may have to hand it off.
All right.
If I totally screw it up, Oh, my depth perception is so bad.
That explains the eyeball.
I don't know that I need that piece there. It's kind of interesting, though.
Well, it could be like, here. Like
The shadow.
Yeah, it's the shadow in there. You're like, I like it. I'm keeping it. This is how I feel about it. Oh, goodness.
I think I need to make sure that I make my eyes go up a little bit rather than
There.
down.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to look.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the look. Yep, I am familiar with that look right there. With one eye, I know. Oh, no, not at all. Yeah, Patricia, go ahead. Yeah, we all want to see that.
What is it?
She did a wall hanging in fabric. It's called Split Personality. Are we able to post in Makers? Yeah, of course.
Heck yeah.
Hey, there are very few rules. Very few rules in Makers.
All right. Now that one I glued on top. On this one I'm going to glue on the bottom. You think that's not going to work?
I don't know, really
I don't know why I'm struggling with this.
I don't either. You
Just
had it a moment ago.
I had it and then I, mucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I'm happy that I've got plenty of purple paper here.
Coming at it again.
Got to square it off there. Need to round that off just a little bit.
Well, once those pieces get little, it's trickier to...
Well, you know me. I'm into perfection here.
Oh, thank you, Eddie. There you go. That's the link, Patricia.
Okay, I think that's going to work. I think I've got enough to glue to.
Mm-hmm.
This one's looking slightly more slitty than the other one. Slightly more slitty.
I'm just going to leave that one there.
God dang it. Moved on me. And then I've got a little upslope there, which...
That's okay.
You think the upslope's okay? Well, on this side, it's kind of going that way. Just
It's okay.
one's going south and one's going north.
That's all right. Well, not so much of a tilt on that one. That's your problemo there. There
Yeah?
you go. There. That's
Look
about
at
right.
that.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Although you're looking quite mad, but it's perfect. Yeah, she did. No, she said, yeah.
What is
slitty.
that? A little bit slitty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Slightly slitty.
Slightly slitty. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was and I can't remember the name of the actress, but Dina Merrill. She was kind of the evil stepmother to be, and the child was telling the daddy the reason that she didn't like her is because she had mean little eyes. Those are kind of mean little eyes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As people say, Mama, Gigi is yelling at me.
Uh-huh.
All I'm doing is I'm looking at her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's just
Slitty little eyes.
slitty little eyes.
It really feels like that should be a song of some sort.
And then we've got our glass material here.
All right, here's really what I want you to do. I want you to chop your hair kind of in half because you've got to bring it up. You need more forehead, lady.
There?
I mean, because very rarely does your hair come
go
down
over
into
my
your
eyeballs.
eyebrows.
You're absolutely, that is a very good observation, Mariah.
And you could even bring your eyeballs and your eyebrows down. I know you keep trying to meet your ears there, but just glue on some other ears. I'm feeling strongly about this.
Don't hold back.
I'm not.
That'd be kind of funny.
Our reputation is
I really did want to make my hair purple.
Well, you can.
Oh, this is just so much fun. Okay, does that make you feel better?
But you gotta fix your eyeballs because it's just throwing me off.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, get your eyeballs back in place.
Well, I can't glue any of that down till I get all this.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All this figured out here. I'm trying to give people an idea. Okay, that I need to move that up because as Mariah said. All right, here's what I think I'm going to do. This is what I do with my hair.
This is how she cuts her real hair.
You don't cut straight across. You cut up. What?
Kayla says I definitely find myself being slitty when I do my best artwork.
When she what?
Does her best artwork. Oh God, and Carrie thinks that I need to do one on Monday so that you can his payback.
I think that's a given. All right, now see, look.
Yeah, see, that needed to happen. There we go.
But I need more fluff here. But no worries.
You got pieces.
I got pieces.
Just piece them in. And then you can cover up your ears and then you can put different ears on.
Okay, so I don't know what this should look like. I think what I'm going to do is get the shape of it. And then I can do the little jaggedy parts. Mm-hmm. Right?
I think so.
Are you with me on that?
Yeah, and then Mo says, yeah, Carrie, are you saying Mariah should rearrange her face? I think so.
Well, I don't want to make it look like I have sideburns.
You don't have muttons. Isn't that what they call them? Muttons? Like
mutton chops.
Mutton chops.
I do have chops. There's no mutton.
They're more squirrely.
I'm making them look dangerous.
There you go. There. That's pretty good.
But I need to have a little bit of sticky out of here because that just looks silly.
Oh, Lisa says all the streamers and, well, all the video makers, all the YouTube content creators should do a face challenge. I think that's a lovely idea. Hey, if some of the other ones go, I'll go.
There.
Hello, Carolina. There was hat discussion. We're not sure, Heather. She's a nay on the hat, but then, you know.
I may change my mind.
Bye, friend. No worries. Get some rest. So, Darcy says, not too big on the sides or you'll go Dorothy Bornak.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Are you up for it, Sherry? Oh, from the Golden Girls. Mm-hmm.
Which one is she?
She's the older lady with the poof.
Oh, I don't know her. I don't remember what she looks like. Now,
She wasn't a big Golden Girl.
Okay.
Oh, the tall one. Yes. She kind of had a poofy one, too. Yeah. It's poof.
Poof?
Poof. Yeah, too much poof. All right, and we're at time.
Okay, I'm just going to texturize the neck a little bit so that it, not the actual neck, the neck of the garment, because I don't really like this straight across business here.
It doesn't seem right. I was kind of thinking that as well. And that's also why I did what I did with how I cut the pieces for filling out the sides. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh my gosh, I'm naked.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, the tatas are below, so we're not offending anyone. Or
yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
Actually, they're a lot lower.
It happens. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back on Thursday. I'm going to take this away from her because we're just having too much fun. And then we will finish P's face.
I think it looks kind of klimpty, don't you?
She does. She's klimpty.
Klimpty. Mm-hmm. Not kleppy.
Right.
Klimpty.
With them slitty eyes. All right, guys. We'll see you back on Thursday. Thanks so much for hanging out. Be sure to come back. Leave those comments. Do all that YouTube business.
Oh.
Who's it, what's it, whatnot. There she goes. She's got her clothes back on by the end of it. Bye, guys.
Bye.